Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, the Prof, and today, by way of a change, I'm going to do a kind of mini review, if you like, on a piece of equipment that I've recently got a hold of, which brings a new dynamic level to your online lessons. And really, when you see it in action, you will think, wow, I've got to get me one of those, as they say in the movies. So what is the name of this wonderful piece of equipment? Well, I'll reveal that to you now. It is called the OKIOCAM. Mine is the S model, and there is the larger one that you can get for doing A3 size, is the OKIOCAM T. But basically, this is it here. It has a nice fold-out base, and you can see it's an arm, and on the extension there, there is a good high-resolution webcam. You'll see that in a moment. And I'm using it, I'm using Zoom to make this video because I want to show you how easy it is to switch between the two cameras. So I'm just going to, before I show you the camera, I'm just going to place this box below the camera, and then I'm going to switch cameras now. So all I have to do is click on the green share screen button, go to the advanced tab, and you will see there content from second camera. Just click on that and click share. Now we've switched over to the new camera. You can still see my video up there from the webcam facing me, but I'm now showing you contact from the second camera, and here's the box. Turn it round for you, because there are instructions on the back of the box on how to set it up. And to give you some idea of the size of this camera, here is my mobile phone, which I'll just place on top of the box. So you can see that the box is not much bigger than the size of my mobile phone. It's absolutely incredible that such a small piece of equipment can be used for that. And it's really useful. It has a built-in mic, which I have to say is quite good. But I could also put my mobile phone here and share content from my mobile phone. If I had a video that I wanted you to see, then I could, in fact, show that to you on the mobile phone. And there are buttons here for increasing the contrast. That's making it brighter, and I can now dim it so you can actually see the content on the screen. So if I was to choose a video lesson from here and say, turn it down there, you can see now that I'm able to share content from my mobile phone through this camera into the lesson that I'm giving now. Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Business English with me, the Prof. You're watching it on Learning English Online. Okay, so isn't that cool? It's absolutely wonderful. So I'll just put pause on this and turn the phone off, because now I want to show you some of the capabilities of this. So I have here my Pocket English Dictionary and thesaurus. Now, if I open this up, look at the quality of the text. So if I want to share some synonyms, say for the word charger or chariot, for instance, here is giving us a description. It's not a very good one for synonyms. How about this one? Charisma. Okay, so we can see here the power to inspire admiration or enthusiasm in other people, and some synonyms listed here: charm, presence, personality, strength of character, magnetism, appeal, allure. Now I can show that in real time to my students while they're looking, and the resolution is superb. As I say, you can brighten it up a little bit if you find that too dark, but then look what happens to the resolution. So I prefer just to take it down a bit because I like my text to be nice and black. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. How about using your tablet with this OKIOCAM? Well, this is absolutely wonderful too, because if you have a program like this notebook program I have here, I can just go here, clear the page. Okay, nice clear page now. And what I would like to do is to make some annotations. So I can go up here, choose the pen style. Now for this one, I've chosen the fountain pen that are calligraphy, wet brush, ballpoint pen. So here you can see a sample of the text, and all I'm going to do with this is write with my finger. Look at that, absolutely superb. So if I want to spell words out for the students, if they say to me, teacher, how do I write such a thing? Instead of having to open up the chat window and go, I can just type it in here. You can also use some interactive whiteboard for your tablet. This is the 10-inch version of the Amazon Kindle Fire. This is the 10-inch version, and I think it's really, really neat. And it allows me to use it in this manner. So, wonderful. If I want to clear this content, I can choose the rubber. I can take it off like that, or the eraser, should I say, if there are any Americans out there listening. So that's another use of it. So we've had the mobile phone, we've had the tablet. Look at this, if I want to share content from a book, yeah? Look at the quality of the text and the imagery. Now this is quite an old book from the 1990s, and you can see here, so I can quite quickly and easily. Now I've come to the end, or where the main post is, and it's not letting me push the book further up, but what I can do is just bring the arm down a bit more and lift the head up, and there you can see, is it slightly out of focus? Well, there is the gray button on the top. I'll just press that now and you will see it automatically focus. So we have beautiful resolution here when I'm delivering the vocabulary to the students. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to lift my webcam. I'll disappear for a couple of seconds, and I'll put it onto the camera itself in situ. So here we are. If you can see, here is the head. And you can see here there's a light that tells us it's operational, and there are 3 buttons on the top for the brightness and for the contrast, and then this gray button is for focus. So if I press that, then you should see it go out of focus and in focus again. I can of course turn this head, so if I want to do this, bring it more in line at the front, there is a green button just here, which allows me to rotate the canvas. So I have it there, I can rotate it sideways and back the way. So if I put you'll see now why you need this good length of loop. It's so that if necessary, you can turn the camera 360 degrees. It might be that you want to show more of the page this way. Oh, it's upside down, I hear you say. No problem. Just click this green button here on the side of the camera, and we're the right way up again. So this really is a wonderful piece of equipment. Now, remember I told you about this base that it has. Here, you can see it. So we'll just open it out. It comes out this week. There are sort of magnets on there, and it's kind of difficult to show you this while holding the camera in one hand. But what I should have done was to set up my Canon camera, which is sitting behind the teleprompter there, maybe behind me, and it would have shown it better. But anyway, this will suffice because it is a quick and dirty review of this wonderful, wonderful camera. Now, unfortunately, the price of everything electronic in Brazil is really expensive. I'll just stop the share and we'll flick back to the main camera now. So I paid over the odds for this camera. I really did. In the United States, you should be able to pick this camera up for about $70 to $100. I don't know about the price in the UK. I haven't checked. But here in Brazil, it cost me 1,380 reais. Do I regret paying that money for it? And let's just say that 1,800 reais is about £200. Do I regret paying that money for it? Not a bit. It is absolutely wonderful piece of kit. And if you get it, I'm sure you can be creative. There's another thing I should have mentioned. Imagine that if you are a YouTuber who often repairs things and does repair videos for YouTube. Look at this. Let's go back and share the camera again. And let's just say, for instance, you were doing a video on repairing a Canon lens. Okay, so I've actually modified this Canon lens because I do astrophotography, which means I've modified my DSLR to make it more sensitive for hydrogen alpha. Now I also use a filter which fits into the body of the camera, and this filter is a light pollution filter, and therefore the autofocus mechanism on the camera is in a housing which protrudes about another inch, and that interferes. You can't put the lens on the camera with it in situ. But fortunately, I removed these screws here. There are 4 screws around the top of the camera. Took this top part off carefully, cut it down, yeah, and then put it back on the camera, and it fits perfectly into the body of the camera with the lens in situ. So you could use this for showing dismantling of parts, repairing laptops, anything you like. Don't forget, you can extend the arm up the way if you want to show more of the item itself, to give you plenty of room to work there. So the applications that you can use this this wonderful piece of equipment are endless. And as I say, the quality of the camera is absolutely super. So I'll just stop the share here. I hope that's been useful to you today, those of you that are looking for a way of delivering content easily, because you can use images. Think about using flashcards, not having to show PowerPoint presentations, because you can just use physical flashcards if you have a lot of those left over. Instead of trying to hold them up and position them in front of the camera, just lay them down on the camera, which is sitting here, yeah, and show them to your students. So a wonderful innovation. I hope you've enjoyed this short presentation to it. I will put the links down below in the comment section, so that if you are interested in the camera, it will take you to the website. I'm sure you can find them on eBay Here in Brazil, I found mine on Mercado Livre. As I say, we pay more for them in Brazil. However, I believe that you can't have enough technology.